How are you, boys and girls? Today we'll continue our lesson for probability. As I mentioned before, we have two types of probability: experimental probability and theoretical probability. We talked before about experimental probability. In this lesson we will talk about theoretical probability. Let's start. What is the sample space of an experiment? The sample space of an experiment is the set of all possible outcomes of this experiment. It is usually denoted by S. For example, tossing a regular coin once. Then S equals set of head and tail. Another example, rolling a regular die once and observing the apparent number on the upper face. Then S equals set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Theoretical probability is finding the probability of events that come from a sample space of outcomes having equal chance to occur. How to calculate theoretical probability? Theoretical probability equals number of outcomes of the event over number of all possible outcomes. Let's take an example to understand it more. When we toss a regular coin and observe the apparent face, then we find on chance of two chances will occur. Either head or tail. In this case, number of outcomes of the event to be head equals 1, which is head, while number of all possible outcomes equals 2, which is head and tail. So the theoretical probability to get head equals 1 over 2. On the other hand, number of outcomes of the event to be tail equals 1, which is tail, while number of all possible outcomes equals 2, which is head and tail. So the theoretical probability to get tail also equals 1 over 2. Yeah, it is very simple and easy. Let's take another example. When we roll a fair die and observe the number on the upper face, then the chance of appearance of each face is the same. So, number of outcomes of the event to be 6 equals 1, while number of all possible outcomes equals 6, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the theoretical probability to get 6 equals 1 over 6. In this example, we will get the same value of theoretical probability for each face, which is 1 over 6. One more example. A jar contains an amount of marbles. If 2 marbles are red, 3 marbles are blue, and 5 marbles are green. Calculate the probability of marble to be red. Probability of marble to be red equals number of red marbles, which is 2, over total number of marbles, which is 10. Just simplify. 2 over 10 equals 1 over 5. Now calculate the probability of marble to be blue or green. Probability of marble to be blue or green equals number of blue marbles plus number of green marbles, which is 3, plus 5, over total number of marbles, which is 10, equals 8, over 10. Just simplify. 8 over 10 equals 4 over 5. What if I told you to find the probability of marble to be orange? Probability of marble to be orange equals 0 over 10 equals 0. This is called impossible event. An impossible event is an event that cannot happen. Now calculate the probability of marble to be blue or green or red. Probability of marble to be blue or green or red equals number of blue marbles plus number of white marbles plus number of red marbles, which is 3 plus 5 plus 2 over total number of marbles, which is 10, equals 10 over 10. 10 over 10 equals 1. This is called certain event. A certain event is an event that is sure to happen. Now can you tell me the difference between experimental probability and theoretical probability? And when we should use experimental probability, and when we should use theoretical probability? Just try to find the answer, and let me know. We are done. For any questions, just let me know. Type your question below in the comments. And I will do my best to answer you. Thanks for listening, hope we enjoyed our lesson together. Love you, see you soon.